Got the pan off, going magnet fishing with this neodymium magnet. Drag it around in here, and this magnet's a lot smaller than this. Let me clean it off. Oh. You can see there, a lot smaller magnet, and there's all kinds of little material on it. Also, this big thing, which kind of magnetic. Yeah, there it is. I think it's steel. Bearing material, or a piece of wire, or something. Is this a stick? It breaks. This might be like organic. Nah, it looks like maybe aluminum. Anyway, a lot of sheet. Now we see if the bearings are loose in the bottom. Well, it's pretty damn obvious. Do you wiggle? No. 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 Where is it? There. Lotta. That's the knock. So I guess next, the cylinder head's coming off, and I can undo that rod down there and pull it right up out the top, and then I'll either just order one bearing or maybe a set while I'm in there and do the set, but I'm tempted just to do the one because that's all it really needs, and I'm not going to put big miles on this thing. So, keep you posted. We'll let you know what's up next. Under the Jeep, pulling out the bad piston here, I put one of the nuts on these and smacked it with a hammer a little bit lightly to break this free. This is the really wiggly one. The bearing actually doesn't look like it's completely gone to pieces. Oh yeah, there it is. There's gonna need a new one of them. Hopefully not a new crank. Let's push that piston up to the top there. There's my head bolts, oil pan bolts. This is what I just took off the bottom of the rod. I labeled all, and I wrote down last open 2K16 for number 2 rod bearing. Oh no, it's gonna scratch the inside of the cylinder. I think we're beyond that with this machine. The rings look okay. Some of the pistons say there's a 20 over stamp and then a 30 over, and I think all of them somewhere, other than I can't find on this one, they all have a light 30 over stamp. The cylinders look really good. So we're gonna probably just do all the bearings and the crank there, other than the main bearings, because the crank itself doesn't seem to have any problem. That's where I'm at. Didn't notice this at first. This is the one that was knocking. It's actually supposed to be a 2-piece thing. It's just fused completely into one sleeve. I can kind of get it to open there. Gotta be careful because it's razor sharp. This side's like welded into one. Huh. Yeah, maybe that's why it made some noise. Set your drag very low on the drill if you're gonna do this. You don't want to snap it off in there, and you don't want to cross-thread it. Start very slow, and then you can go, and then that's why you set your drag low. You don't want to snap it off in there. That's actually the bottom. Alright, well, clean up the head studs, or head bolts actually. Bolts are better in my opinion for these things because studs, half the studs stay in and the nuts come off, the other half come out when it gets old, and the head is like rust welded to them, so. I fixed the knock, the pan's going back on. I fixed it with some new bearings off of a parts motor and shim stock made of some pieces of the old crappy bearings that were worn down underneath it because this crank's probably already screwed. So let's see if we can get more use out of it, quiet down a little bit.